Hello guys, this is Dak Stated British Nazi Walkthroughs, code Veronica X, A rank. Say hi.
Yeah, I'm still here, by the way.
Narb's still here. Hey guys, remember Narb? Okay, so when we needed the piano, let me explain this. I didn't actually say it last video. The thing that happens with Wesker, it's only triggered if you have the piano roll with you. So then that also triggers dogs not being there, so they're not like not trolling you during the cutscene.
Yeah.
Like the cutscene, Wesker's beating you up, dogs are running around.
Yeah.
So it gives you safety to pick up that. I forget what freaking proof it was. Navy. What are you looking up?
Okay. By the way, the first Resident Evil, the first version of Resident Evil was made in '96.
96.
Yeah,
I thought
because that was bothering me.
Okay, yeah. Now find out what your code Veronica
Code
was.
Veronica was 2000. I think that's what it said.
2000. Yeah. So they kept the drunk intern around for 4 years, and then. Okay, so now we have the two bugs. We're going back to the palace to do this stupid music box thing. Okay. Anyway, like I said last video, all of my commentary explanation stuff is going to be summed up by saying, okay, do exactly what I'm doing. If I get hit, try not to get hit. Heal if you need to. Do what I'm doing. You'll beat the game. Okay. Anyway, so where did we leave off? Was I saying like Resident Evil 2 should be ported and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, if you were to like compare Resident Evil 2 to the first game, what?
Well, first of all, like what you were saying about like the whole what?
Look closer, Mike.
Well, what you're saying about the whole like atmosphere and everything. Well, obviously they improved that in Resident Evil 2, and yeah, it was a lot better. So I can say that. Also, they didn't actually have the quick turn in Resident Evil 2, did they?
Yeah, they didn't. That kind of annoyed me. Like the little bit I played of it, everything else. Yeah. But I think, hold on, listen to this here. This was like a really good comparison or analogy, or I don't even know what you call it. So someone said Resident Evil 1, zombies in a mansion. Okay, big deal. Resident Evil 2 graduated to full-fledged zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like
everything.
Everything.
Well, that's what it was, though.
Yeah, that was like the point. Like, I like the fact that Resident Evil 2, they managed to make the whole zombie thing seem so significant. Resident Evil 1, you're just like, oh man, we can't let this get out of here. We gotta stop this before it happens. But
you know something that's really ridiculous?
What?
I think Resident Evil 2 takes place like 3 or 4 months, like, I don't know how many months, but months after the first game.
Yeah, because I think like one of the whole thing points was like all the members of STARS were like, hey, crazy crap's going down at Spencer Mansion with Umbrella, and they're just like, no, Umbrellas are good guys. They make drugs for us.
But all our teammates are dead. Nah, I'm sure there's not vacation or something.
No, it's probably they were just killed by the freak accident. It's like, okay, guys, do you really? Okay, in what universe do people come rise from the dead and start eating everyone? Well, they're zombies. Okay, seriously. Zombies aren't real. It's clearly some sort of virus. Yeah, well, couldn't be Umbrella. They're a pharmaceutical company. They save you from viruses. You know what I mean? Like, and then, okay, now, if you were to compare Resident Evil 3 to Resident Evil 2, what would you say?
This is an interesting question. As far as the better game, I'd probably say 2. But
yeah.
The more accessible game would definitely be 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, have you been in on Not Easy before?
I think the only time I played it was for my Let's Play.
Okay, so you were playing on normal most of the time afterwards. Okay, so like, would you say like by the end of the game, like you had a surplus of ammo for the most part?
Yeah, it's really easy to get ammo in that game.
Yeah, and even though I did like the one thing they did, where they like changed the solution to the puzzles. You know what I mean? So it's not like memorize the solution, it's actually learn how to solve this puzzle, or like memorize all the possible solutions. And
I hope you're not referring to that water sample puzzle, because that was the worst.
No, I'm referring to every puzzle, actually. Oh. Like every puzzle except the rearrange the fountain gears puzzle. Like, that's like the only puzzle I can think of that had a distinct solution to it. But everything else, it's like all the gunpowder is like some of it's placed here, but you might come back and go, wait a minute, this was gunpowder B over here last time. You know what I mean? And okay, wait, here's a good thing. Compare Carlos to Steve.
Well, as far as the annoying factor, Steve obviously wins that.
Yeah, Steve takes the cake. Actually, a lot of like FAQs and stuff I read, people seem to like be generally content with Steve. Like, oh, Steve's awesome, you know. They said like his voice actor is good or something like that, and I'm like,
Good.
no. I think here's what I think they might have meant. The whole point of Steve was to make him as annoying as possible, and the voice actor does it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Carlos, like they're both like, yeah, I'm freaking awesome, yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're both sort of like pretending to be way more BA than they really are.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, funny thing here. First playthrough of this game, I picked up the gold dragonfly. I'm like, where the heck do I put this? It's in the same room. And then like I like texted Nar. I was like, hey, you know anywhere in this game where like a dragonfly like thing without wings would go?
I didn't know what he was talking about at all.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get this far.
Jeez.
But I guess it kind of makes sense because in the Ashford's crazy messed up world, they like to feed dragonflies to the ants.
Yeah, like Alexia has this like weird bug obsession. You know, you'll see more of Alexia later. I don't want to like spoil anything yet because you know some of the stuff with Alexia is like pretty weird.
Yeah, I've heard.
And Alfred's relation to her, let's say.
Oh god, I don't even want to know.
Okay, here let me say it. This isn't really spoil anything. There's just like one file you find later, and Alfred's saying, "Okay, so I made a secret underground. I'm trying to say it. I made a secret underground passageway to our secret home, so no one mortals can lay their eyes on Alexia. They don't deserve it. And of course, just so no one else can find her, I'll have to kill everyone working on the project so they don't see Alexia ever. I'm Ashford. I'm cool."
And then he does that really weird laugh. Yeah.
Actually, later in the game, no. I'll talk about this in 1 second. Like in 1 second, it'll be past like the cutscene that I'm like have to skip here. All right, I'm just wandering around like, okay, go to the door now. Wait, back to the ladder. I did like so many like stupid, like dumb things in this thing. Yeah. Okay. I felt there was like one, like last point I wanted to make about something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what happened there? Alfred was like on top of the bed or something, and like pointing the gun at you, tries to like tackle you, you knock him away. Steve like shoots him or something, and then this is like where you find out that Alfred is oh wait, no, that's the gun thing. You find out Alfred's actually like a freaky cross-dresser, and he's been pretending to be Alexia all this time. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then later, like when you see him in this like second part of the Claire game, he actually like has a more high pitched laugh. So he's like trying to talk like a girl.
Wait, a more high pitched laugh.
Yes.
How is that
like,
possible?
Like even like like take his annoying high pitched laugh, and then make it 50% more feminine, and then he still like thinks he's Alexia, and he's like dressed up as his normal self. And it's like the creepiest thing ever. Yeah. Okay, what Narv was just doing there, he was like holding his head, like shaking. It's like, oh, you pathetic little. Yeah, Alfred is just like. I'm so glad that. See what? This is like terrible on my part. I hate it by that. I'm like, oh crap, we're back. Oh, he kissed me again. Dang. Yeah, because like Alfred is just like. His voice is just almost comical, really.
It's times like this where I'm glad I didn't finish this game.
You don't worry, you skip that cutscene. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, I don't want to like spoil. There's just a couple things that I can potentially spoil, and I'm not gonna say yet. But yeah, so now we're on our way to the airport to put the things in the thing that you might have known about, but probably not. Anyway, is someone actually coming downstairs? Jeez. Why are you doing this? Go away. Go away. Go away. He's going away. Alright. We should drink more of that iced tea I made.
Oh god.
Yeah, go try to describe it right now.
Well, it was a bunch of green tea powder that he mixed with Gatorade. And we pretty much been calling it pee.
Yeah.
Like, because not only does it look like pee, it kind of tastes like pee.
Okay. You know what pee tastes like?
No, but I'd imagine that's what it would taste
yeah.
like.
Basically what I did, my dad's like, make iced tea or something. I'm like, oh, sure, why not? So I take out the green tea, like the big container of green tea mix and stuff. Like, you know how they usually have like a little scooper in there?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have a scooper. It said 2/3 of a cup for this. I'm like, okay, you really expect me to pour from this thing into like a measuring cup to find out how much 2/3? I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna guesstimate it. So I pour it in like just like a little bit, and it's like huge cloud of smoke comes out. I'm like, and then I look inside, and there's like nothing in there. I'm like, wow, really? All that for nothing? Okay, so I pour more and more smoke. I'm like, oh, goodness gracious. So I'm like, okay, I think it's enough. No clue. Let's add some water. Steve's like, let's go to the airport. All right. And actually, I think he came from the wrong direction too. It's like, hey, airport's over here, and then he goes. Okay, so then like I add the water, and I'm thinking, okay, I think it's probably not enough. Let's add a little bit of Gatorade. It's like the stale old Gatorade powder we had. It still tastes good, normal Gatorade, no worry. And then just I mixed it in, and it tasted like bad. Almost got me. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is terrible!" Like, guys, I made it with love. Yeah, Steve's like, yeah, I'm a hero. Watch me pull down that switch. You hear a question I've had about this part? How the heck does Steve know where this airport is? When all he seems to do is like get into trouble, and then, you know. Except for that part where he magically finds Luger ammo. It's not in the game. Alright guys, we'll see you next video.
See.
We'll fight the boss, I think. Yeah, bye. Oh cool, we went past it enough that I can put the Nosferatu picture.
Ah,
Yay!
nice.
Alright, see ya.